Hey guys, I'm losing my voice, apologize. We're currently waiting for Aldi to open because I am 10 minutes early. I dropped Ethan off at school and then headed to the grocery store. I figured I would update you guys on kind of what happened this week. And unfortunately, it is not good on any of the things that I have updated you on. First, let's start off with school. Ethan was in school for 3 days, and he already had a note sent home stating that he is not listening in class and that he is not focusing on his schoolwork when it's time to. So we did have a discussion with Ethan about how kindergarten is not preschool, it's completely different. A part of me is just like, I get why she told me she knows I went in and I talked to her and I told her, I said, if you have any problems with him, send a note home, let me know. His teachers know that I am a very involved parent. I'm not going to let him be disrespectful in class. But at the same time, I'm just like, he's probably used to preschool where he could get up and kind of do whatever. So he's going to have to learn. But because of the way he acted, we did ground him. And he's not very thrilled about it. He's still testing me on the grounding. He keeps thinking that if he does something good, he'll get rewarded and get his stuff back. But I'm sticking to it. And until I get a note home from the teacher saying that he's improved his attitude at school, he will stay grounded from the things that he enjoys doing. Until I hear back from school saying that he's done much better. But he's definitely testing me. So that's the first thing. Second thing was the babysitter. We haven't met up with her with the kids yet. So I'm going to have to set a day sometime this week where, she can just hang out with Seth and me. And then I'm going to have her go to the school with me and pick Ethan up so his teacher sees her face and knows, okay, this is the other person picking him up. Because if the teacher doesn't know who's picking him up, she will not allow Ethan to go with said person. So I pretty much have to introduce the teacher to whoever will be picking up my child. But that leads me to the next thing is work. Unfortunately, it did not go the way that we expected the restructuring to go. We assumed that within the restructuring, if the position that you were going to be moved to, you could either move up or down. And unfortunately, due to the policy, they would not allow me to move up and they would not allow me to move down. I had to accept the position that mine was transitioned into. So I basically had full-time, I had PTO, I had 401k, I had all of that. And with the transition after this year, since I was already granted it, I would have finished out this year with my PTO and everything, but I would have lost my hours. So they were trying to move me to part-time from full-time. I would have gone from 35 to 40 hours a week down to 20 to 25 hours a week. No PTO, no none of that stuff. I still would have earned PTO throughout this year, but after, the year was over, I would have lost everything. So that being said, I had to make a decision in 8 hours whether or not I was going to take the part-time position or terminate my employment with the company. It was the hardest decision I ever had to make because I loved that job. And everybody cried, we all cried. I'm emotional now just thinking about it. And it's stupid. But I am no longer employed. I am now looking for another job. I was going to stay home full-time with the kids, but unfortunately, financially, it's not possible. So I am now trying to find something else to bring in income. I wish YouTube was that source, but unfortunately, it never was a good source of income for me. I mean, I made a little bit, But it really was just enough to buy groceries for 2 weeks, and that was it. So yeah, I am now, it's on day 2 of me not having a job. I have a couple places I need to call today to see if they're still hiring and what their, hours are and, what qualifications they're looking for. But hopefully something bigger and better comes along, and, even, my manager was like, you know what? She pretty much just told me that I'm going to be okay, pretty much. And I know that if the future job calls my past job, there's not going to be any hard feelings whatsoever. She knows that I can't provide for my family on 20 hours. It's just not possible. So, yeah, guys, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know if I'm going to go back to vlogging every day until I find another job, or what I'm going to do. I am still just in this, roller coaster of emotions between Ethan already acting out in school and then the whole job thing. And Aaron's not able to get very much overtime, so it's kind of one of those things that I have enough money saved to probably get me through September, and we'll probably have enough money to possibly get us through October. But if I don't find something, soon, it could start to get a little stressful come November, December. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that things work out and I find something that, is bigger and better. But there's a reason for everything. And I'm just going with it. I'm trying to stay positive, and I think that's a big thing now, is that I'm just trying to stay happy and positive in my life. And though something sad has happened, it's not the end of the world. I will survive, we will survive, and it'll all be okay. So we will make it. We will make it. I figured I would give you an update. It's sucky. It's not my positive. I got the job. I moved up, because honestly, if my boss was given the opportunity, she would have moved me up a grade level. But, and that probably could have been a possibility if I could have made 20 hours work for another year. But sadly, that just wasn't the case, and I had to step down for my family, because by the time I paid for the babysitter and the gas for open availability, 20 to 25 hours a week, I would be coming home with enough to maybe put another tank of gas in my car in between paychecks. So it's unfortunate. It's sad. It's stressful. It's scary. But that's life, it's life. So I don't know what the next video is going to be. I don't know, like I said, if I'm coming back every day until I find another job, or what the situation is going to be. In a perfect world, I would make money staying home, but we all know that that's not the biggest possibility for me, unless YouTube all of a sudden takes off in the next couple of days, which we all know that's not going to happen. It is what it is. So I am going to shut this off, because I think Oldie is now opening. So I'm going to go get groceries and then probably make a few phone calls today and see about some leads that I got on some other jobs, looking for people who did what I did. So that's it, guys. There's my update, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.